Hello everybody, I'm going to be talking about a Western film that I watched recently, released in 1972, entitled Joe Kidd. Now, this film is a film that stars Clint Eastwood as Joe Kidd and also Robert Duvall, and our main villain in the film is played by John Saxon. So this film had a box office revenue of $6.3 million dollars, and it's a film that stars in the 1900s in a small town of New Mexico. So initially, we find out that Joe Kidd is a former bounty hunter and all-around badass, typical character that Clint Eastwood plays in most of his movies in the American Southwest. And eventually, a band of Mexicans uh, want to reclaim their stolen land, and after it is denied and the records are destroyed in a core fire, they decide to take action in their own hands, and they use force. So their leader, Louis Chama, who is played by John Saxon, organizes a revolutionary band, and he wants to take back their stolen land. Now, a wealthy landowner, who's played by Robert Duvall, he plays a man named Frank Harlan. He decides to recruit Joe Kidd, and eventually Kidd says no way. But after Chama makes the mistake of stealing his horses, and he basically puts his hands on Joe Kidd's friends, he gets involved. So the movie was actually a film that was a movie that I had no clue about. I didn't know about this. I didn't even know that Clint Eastwood made this film, but I was happy to come across it. It was a film that was recommended to me. I really, really enjoyed the film. I gave it a 7 out of 10. And I guess the only negative thing that I could say about the film, which isn't really a negative, is that Clint Eastwood portrays this typical, um, very quiet but strong-willed character, and he also is in a typical Western scene where he plays the hero that the town depends on. So that was the only thing. I felt like it was kind of repetitive, similar to a lot of the storylines that Clint Eastwood portrays in his films. But that's why I like them. So I don't know. It was kind of a love-hate thing. But the film overall was one that I would definitely watch again, and I would recommend it to Clint Eastwood fans and also Western fans. And even if you're not a Western or Clint Eastwood fan, I would definitely go out there and watch it. So thank you again for everybody that keeps tuning in and watching my reviews. And if you guys have seen the film and you like my review, then give me a thumbs up. And goodbye until next time.